Hi guys, welcome to another episode of World of Truck. This is the American version, American Truck Simulator, and today's theme, very interesting, is about better sleep and this game as well. I thought I'd share some experience with you on this one. And but before we get there, just would like to share with you where I am right now in the game. I'm very close to my progress in terms of the European Truck Simulator 2. So I'm very keen to do a comparison video between the two games, with the time invested in this game versus what's the progress so far. From my garage perspective, I managed to, let me see, I'm still sort of like slowly managing my garage. You know, I've started in San Francisco and Las Vegas, and after that I've got San Diego as well, and I've hired 2 drivers so far. I've got another slot to go, so very keen to see how things are, and I got Thomas, and I don't even know how to pronounce this WoT Gregors. So I'm very keen to see how this whole game will kind of take it to the next step in terms of like growing my company and so on. So it's not true that all my drivers are female. I do have male talented drivers as well. And in terms of the job right now, oh, by the way, this is a Kenworth W900, so I'm going to show it to you. How this beast look like, the legendary truck, classic truck. And from a job perspective, I'm halfway through a job that I think I came from a long way, from Bakersfield, and my destination is Elko in Nevada, so I travel from California to Nevada. And right now it's daytime, so I thought it's good to show you some footage. So without further ado, let's take a look at the truck itself. Alright, so now the truck looks fantastic. This is a Kenworth, and the alright, hang on, let me just alright, okay, so this is the Kenworth, and the it looks beautiful, isn't it? And the sound of it is really beautiful as well. Yeah, so that is really nice with the kind of I don't know what is the thing beside it. Could be the, cannot be the oil tank, huh? Could it? So yeah, I mean there are 2 versions, the sleeper version with the sleeper cabin behind, or this version. So I reckon this one is probably easier for me to drive because I would think the turning radius will be quite wide in terms of the the sleeper module as well. So I don't know. And I think you guys probably, if you guys are a trucker, you let me know how the thing goes. Alright, so I'm getting out. I know, probably the driver behind me is cursing kind of thing. So yeah, so I think into the main theme of this one, oh by the way, it's beautiful, heading towards Nevada. Yeah, so I mean, just talk about the main theme of this episode. It's really about whether a game like this, driving simulator, kind of like help the whole sleeping, whether you can sleep better or not. Because I do find that I do sleep better. Like this morning I woke up at noon, believe it or not, and for the past couple of years, talk about months, for the past couple of years I haven't been really have a lot of good sleep. I don't know why, and it could be video games. I don't know. So there are multiple factors to it, but these couple of months I've been having really nice and easy sleep, and I think it could well be because I'm driving a lot in this game, and for those who drive in real life, I don't know whether some of you have driven, some of you may not have driven in real life, but driving itself is not that physically demanding. You probably would agree with me. But when it comes to concentration wise and so on, you probably feel really tired if you drive for a couple of hours on the road. And well, see, sometimes you have to be careful. Yeah, but I did went through an orange light just now. Ooh, hang on, I suddenly realized that I need to get some gas, so let me just get some gas. Alright. So at first I thought, is it because of the type of game that I play? Because I don't really play a lot of Marvel Heroes these days, which is an action role-playing game, very demanding as well, and very visually stimulating. Exciting or not, I can't really say, because I've played other games that are a lot more exciting, like Dirt Rally. It can make you really feel the adrenaline, your heart rate pumping fast as you play the game. This one though, I mean, Marvel Hero is not really the type of game that does it. I don't know what I'm going to do. I think I'm just going to go out and sort of occupy part of the road. And the okay, let me just focus here. So yeah, see, I think it's a deadlock right now. So what, you can't do anything right now, really. There's nothing you can do in this game to reset the whole thing. So what you do when you come to a scenario like this is you reload the game. It's just how the thing goes. I knew it when I started it. So now when you start, after you sort of like reload the game, you are at the exact spot and without traffic. All right. So yeah, I mean, I think, yeah, suffice to say, I feel that this game is sort of like very therapeutic. It's not very stressful, but it does require a certain kind of like concentration, playing this game. So I feel that, yeah, I do get a little bit tired after playing this game for a while, and there are some really stressful moments like this moment here. And I don't think this traffic is ever going to stop for me anyway. So what I'm going to do is just do what I know best, which is just like just stop traffic. All right. Yeah. So and after a while you play this game, you don't really feel that stress anymore. You kind of know the things, and you're pretty calm. So it's one of those very real kind of realism kind of way. And yeah, I do find it a little bit like tired after playing this game. As for whether it is because I haven't played another video game and that sort of like affected my sleep or not, I don't know. It may not be the case because I mean, I do wake up in the middle of the night thinking about how my truck company is like growing and so on, but I'll just go back to sleep quite nicely after that. So it's not that I think about a game any less, but just that I feel that probably this game really, I think it does help me to have better sleep in some sense. You'll see. I'll check back in a couple of months later and let you know if it really worked out for me or not. Alright, so now it is at a very sunny kind of like weather here, which is very nice, beautiful drive. I've been driving up and down the road for quite some time. So I'm kind of like getting to know the roads in America, well, at least in this game. And this Kenworth W900 took me a while to get used to it because it has a nose. In case if you haven't noticed, it has a bonnet. It does feel a little bit bigger as well. The horsepower, I think, is 650. Yeah, it's a 650 horsepower. But I think it's also because the truck seems quite, yeah, that was a loan payment, by the way. Yeah. And the truck does feel a little bit, I don't know, it just somehow feels bigger than my, my old truck. So I'm trying to get used to it, and the sound is definitely different. So yeah, I mean, it does play differently. I'm very happy that this is a free of charge DLC. So yeah. Alright, 70 km per hour, and there's nothing ahead of me that's stopping me from doing a car speed instead of truck speed. Beautiful. Just have to watch out some of these bends, and the yeah, because it does kind of like it all depending on how light your cargo is as well, or how heavy. Sometimes the whole braking distance kind of changes the moment yeah, the cargo weight play a part as well. Alright. Beautiful, isn't it? Yeah, it's very, very nice and therapeutic. I heard that the European version will have a South of France DLC. They'll revamp the whole France part of it as well. So from the screenshot though, it does look very, very nice. So who knows? I may drop back to the European version after after that DLC is out. And I play a bit of the European side, and after that I play a little bit of American side when Arizona is out. So I don't know, happy life. There's a lot of stuff going on with this simulator. Alright, so yeah, this is a vast desert here. Yeah, I can actually do a flyby view as well. Yeah, no. But I'm not really good at driving at that view though. It's like a little bit scary, and I'm using my controller, so yeah. It's nice. Yay! Another 6 hours time, I'll reach the destination. So yeah, I mean, back to the topic of this whole episode. I'm quite happy that I found this game in some sense. See whether it continue to make me feel having good sleep or not. All right. Ah, that's nice. Some coffee. Okay, not taking any risk. Usually I take it at a 70, but since I'm recording a video right now, not sure whether the truck will overturn or not. No, so far I haven't seen that though. But yeah, I mean sometimes I do push the truck pretty hard to see where the braking point is and see how far I can how far I can go, how fast I can go for some corner, just to learn a little bit. So yeah, back to the sleeper cabin is that you could have a very nice sleeper cabin for the truck, for this truck, for all the truck as well, but and also have a nice huge oil tank as well. But the problem I have is that the wheelbase, the turning radius I think it will become larger, because in the European version I tried the 4x6x4, and it does take a bit of like a skill to sort of like turn certain things. And I mean, American version is fine because the roads in America is pretty huge anyway. But but some of the parking could be quite hard without even with this sort of like turning radius. So I thought maybe I try not to push too hard on this like content, and I just want to enjoy the game as it is right now first. All right, so that's nice. Another 4 hours to go. It's all desert, and I think I passed by this part of the road like many times. Yeah, quite a lot of time without. Yeah, in the dark I passed by this road quite a number of times in the dark, and you can't really see much. It's quite glad that it is daytime though. It's I enjoy a lot more, I must say. Yeah, so I think for those who are playing this game, you probably agree that the sound of the truck is a lot different compared to the other one, and the exhaust pipe kind of blocked the view a little bit though. But I heard that from the real trucker that it is really the case. Yeah, it is really the case in real life anyway. So yeah, there was a speed limit, and the just yeah, there was a speed limit, so I need to be a little bit careful. And also another one that I have not yeah, 70 in front anyway. So another one that I haven't tried is the 6-speed kind of transmission. I was kind of like tempted to give it a go, but but I'm kind of used to the 18-speed gearbox. So I don't know, man. I also read from the online about I'm not really interested in that 6-speed transmission for the truck. So yeah, so I think I'll probably stick by the 18-speed retarder for a while. Alright, 70. Coffee time. One hand, you can play with this game one hand. Okay, that's a bit scary. Okay. Yeah, that's nice. So I see in the horizon there's another truck sort of like over there. So this is the time when I decide whether I should overtake or not overtake. Let me see. I think I'm pretty close to the next town, maybe not. So let me see, where am I? I'm actually, well, I'm getting closer to another town anyway. So I guess there's no point taking too much risk. Not that I can catch that truck anytime soon anyway. Alright, need to turn right. I mean, there are actually oncoming traffic, so I have to be careful. Okay, Molly has leveled up. Excellent. Well, I mean, I think the driver can't take a long time to level up in this game as well. Have to be careful. Are there going to be any speed limit change? Nearly overshot, huh? Have to be. Yeah, the 18 speed to come down, so it does take a bit of skill to sort of like figure out when is the best time to sort of like drop the WoT gear. Nowadays I just play with, you know, like feel what gear I should be going for. Alright. So this is the 80 km/h. This is Highway 80. Is it called Interstate 80? I don't know. And it's probably my favorite highway because I can go so fast here. It's also quite exciting as well. If you're doing 80, you know, it's sort of like everything seems to be quite, yeah, it fly by very fast, everything. So this is one of my favorite highway. And this truck, 650 horsepower, is able to pull to 80 quite rather at ease. So, and I have to be a little bit careful as well in my cargo. Yeah, a bit of concentration here. 89, 79. Let me just come to this side. Okay, next exit is the one, and the yeah, I always check my damage. No thing. Okay, police car right beside me, but that's fine. I'm not speeding. Yeah, this is the part when I have to play with the gearbox to go up. Yeah, I will just time it such a way that when I go up, I can just nicely, yeah, and that's what I do these days. Yeah, to do a bit of timing when I go up. And Elko, I like Elko, the town though, by the way. Yeah, I love the sound of the truck, by the way. Yeah, very nice. Okay, and the destination is right ahead, and it should be quite an easy kind of like a. Okay. So now is the time I check how many hours do I have? 6 more hours. So yeah, it does help me to find, like, you know, if I want to look for a different job right now after my next job, then it does kind of like, and I have to be mindful how many hours I've left to sort of before I go to rest stop. So there's some jobs I may not be able to take, you know, we'll see. Okay, 15 gear and 30, just do nicely. There's a van right next to me. Yeah, everything looks so slow here, huh? 5:37 p.m. Alright, let's do it. Yay, another delivery. I'll hit 100 deliveries someday soon. Not today. Alright, nice and easy. Another one. And this one is going to be, I think it's going to be quite hard to park, we'll see. Okay. Alright, I think this one is one of those harder ones to park. And the, oh, okay, this is quite okay. So I'm going to park the truck, and after that I'll just show you the reward screen later, okay? Okay, not the most elegant way to park the truck, but it sort of counts as a win, so that is cool. I'm going to just off the engine. And yeah, just another look at my beautiful. This color, by the way, is a deep metallic wine color, red wine color, which I've concocted myself for this paint job. So there you go, unload. And I've traveled about 700 miles, so that's quite a fair bit. And I'm hoping to level up soon. So close, man. So yeah, I mean, usually what I've done is, what I do is that I check my truck and see diagnostic, and sort of like, you know, it's always a wheel that is getting a little bit, you know, kind of a little bit damaged. But I think it can run for another job, that's fine. Then I'll look into my drivers and see whichever needs some attention on what the leveling kind of strategy on, you know, where the talent point should go to. So far, I think these are all still working their way to what I decide them to be. I check out the recruitment agency, always look out for good drivers. I think there aren't many really good ones right now. Okay, and at this point usually I'll just like save the game, and then after that I'll look for another job, which is like you know, like just over here. You know, you can click on here and they say, well, I mean, these are pretty cool because it's class 6. So this one is to Octal, which is a decent one, just a normal delivery. Or I could go for like this kind, which is pretty decent as well because it has the experience point. It's an urgent delivery, but I'm just a bit mindful that because I need to rest in about 6 hours time, I may miss the timeline because it's already Thursday, 6 p.m. So the trip time is going to be 10 hours, and yeah, so there is a high chance that I may miss it. So yeah, I mean, this sort of thing that usually I kind of like, you know, think about which one to pick, and then once I said, okay, maybe I pick up this one, then I'll just like, you know, then I'll just like go for the next job, which is like, you know, which is interestingly, I think it's just right there in front. So I need to steal. I will need to like drive to that little icon there, and let me see. I think this is easier for me. And just get the icon there, and after that, oh. So I need to sort of like take up this job, and I think it's just right, yeah, just like I said, it's just right next to that thing over there, and so I try not to sort of like get too close on this side, on one side of it, because there's a container over the side. And I need to sort of like pull it from this side. So yeah, I like this part of the whole attachment kind of thing. A little bit like space traveling. Alright, so usually that's it, done. And I've got another job in remaining 26 hours. I will sleep for like, you know, 10 hours, and another, wow. Yeah, I should be able to do it because 22 hours. So yeah, so I'll take another job, and I'll see you next time. So have fun, sleep well, and see you. Happy trucking. Bye.